Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't give back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey, Ron here. Welcome to the TCG Card Game Shop. TCG Card Shop Simulator. God damn long freaking game names. Jeebus. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you doing? Morgan, Rave, Mia, Chili, Caboose. How you doing? Jono, Gamer, Jin. Glad you guys can all make it. So, yeah, taking a little break from the Spoopy Zoo thing, because part of the reason is because I ran into an issue and I'm just waiting for a patch. They've been pretty good. They've been pretty good with patches, so I'm hoping they get that fixed soon. I kind of screwed up something, so I decided now would be a good time to take a break and get into the Card Shop Simulator. Something that I've been futzing around with here and there every so often. If you disappear, not your fault. Net's been in and out all day. Sorry to hear that, Morgan. Should just trap it in the closet like I do. Like I do everything. Because you know I hate it when they run. Yeah, so well, hang out as long as you can, Morgan. Hold on. Need snack. Where'd my water? Oh, damn it. I forgot to bring my water. Hang on. Let me grab my water real quick. Still been feeling a bit under the weather, so I've been draining like tons of water today. At least I don't have to worry about the spoops and then pooped my pants because I got spooked or something. Because the way things have been going, that'd be a real possibility. Okay, so here's my shop. I know you guys have seen a peek at my shop a little bit ago. And I've expanded it a little bit since then. These guys have also been really good about keeping up to date, or not keeping up to date. How should I say this? About rolling out patches and updates. Like, I think I saw like maybe 3 patches today alone. And some of them pretty, you know, pretty impressive updates. They included a new thing for games, and apparently these are actual games that exist. Tabletop games? Or no, Speed Robo games. I'm not familiar with Speed Robo, but now admittedly I'm kind of curious. Especially this Claim one and then the Necro Monsters thing. I don't know, maybe Mafia works. They all look really interesting. But apparently these are actual games that can be bought. And they got a partnership with them. And you can now get them in your store. You can see how I keep my store. This is, I don't know if you guys have been to an actual game shop. You've resorted to throwing stuff, Morgan? Are you aiming for anything in particular? If you guys have actually been inside of a card shop before or a game shop, this is pretty much, this is like every card shop that I've been in. Boxes everywhere. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me, is there another card shop that you guys have been to or a game shop that's not like this? Because I'd be freaking shocked and surprised. This is an empty box. I keep this here for reasons. Keep it away from the TV. You've been to a couple just like this, where you have boxes lining everything. Actually, before I forget, I wanted to get some cards. I don't know when they're planning on making this game playable, but let's buy one of the, or a box of those, and I'll buy a box of these, and we'll open them up. But they intend to make the game, the card game itself, playable. I don't know if you'll be able to play against anybody, or I'm assuming it's just single player. Oops, I forgot to buy them. There we go. I've been making it big, and I've got a plan for how I've been making my money. Let's put these there, and then I'll be opening all these. I don't know. I don't care what order I open these in, but get down there. Is there any game sound? Yes. Oh shoot. Yeah, I turned it down. Let me turn it up. Okay, there we go. I was watching the bars because I think it was on the low end. I turned it up a little bit, but I don't want it to overpower a bunch of stuff. I don't know if this is too loud. The whoop sound. Yeah, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Already hitting all the wrong buttons. Jolyn, how you doing? Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. So we're gonna see if we get lucky with any pulls. Now that I got you guys here. I got shit. I don't know what it is about this game that I'm finding it so addicting. Now, I don't play this like constantly. I've been like, what I've been doing is I'll just get the itch. I'll come in. I'll run a day. And I'll run a day, open several packs, and then I'll go do something else. Well, I know why. It's also easier for me to play during the day because it's something that I can walk away from. Ooh, $100. It's something that I can walk away from. So if, you know, I end up having to do stuff like today's been a busy day for both work and then apartment stuff. I enjoy games where I can turn them on, and if I have to rush away, I can just leave it sit. Nothing really happens. And just kind of, you know, sit right back down and you know, take up where I left off. I don't have to worry about multiplayer. Somebody going, where did he go? Why can't we launch? Why can't we drop? Why is that guy running into a wall? Stuff like that. And I mean, it's odd. It's an oddly addicting game. And I've noticed something about this game also that surprised me was that a lot of people are streaming this. It's like a widely popular game to watch, and that surprised the hell out of me. Like, why? Honestly, I thought it'd be one of the last things anybody would want to watch me do is play a sim game like this. Now, there are other sim games I can think of, and in fact, I might take a look at another sim game. I know it's Shocktober. I'm taking a little break from the spoopy because I know we're gonna get back deep into the spoopy things, and I can't completely dive into a lot of spoopy without little breaks here and there. Wow, I'm getting quite a lot of shit. What was I saying? I was going off on tangents, and my brain's a little scattered. Like I said, it's been a weird day. Yeah, no, I'm shocked that this is as popular as it is to watch. I kind of wanted to stream it for two reasons. One, so you guys got an idea of what I did during the day sometimes. And two is I don't know how long tonight's gonna be, because like I said, I've been feeling under the weather. I still wanted to stream something, but I was afraid that if I started feeling, you know what I mean, then I can, this one, I'm not going to be like, I guess, feel like I'm stuck waiting to get to a certain point. If an emergency arises, I can jet. Because I'm not the only one feeling under the weather, unfortunately. It's made rounds. Okay, I didn't do too bad on that last set of cards. But yeah, this is a strangely addicting. I'm not even into card games all that much. I think I've played a little bit of Magic the Gathering. I used to have a couple decks of Magic the Gathering, but I wasn't really like, I played a few times. I played a few matches, but $68, nice. I wasn't so gung-ho about it. Like, my decks were in cardboard boxes. Hey, Val, how you doing? I didn't really have sleeves of cards, or I didn't bother with card protect. Like, I know there are people that probably would have looked as I was playing Magic the Gathering and would have been horrified by how I treated some of my cards. At the time, I didn't even realize like how big Magic the Gathering was until I ended up living with a bunch of friends, and they all like terminated. They all like tournament played, like small tournaments. And that's when I started understanding how big the game was for quite a few people. The point of where some of this stuff actually now kind of makes, you know, some of the stuff that I'm seeing in the game, in this game, makes sense. You got a bird telling there's an arrest suspect about stay indoors and cop sirens keep circling. Are you high, Val? Okay, next thing I'm going to ask is, because I'm surprised at how popular this game is there anybody else playing this game here? Anybody else in chat playing this game? I'm eating a bunch of nuts. I think I'm just amusing chili by the fact that I got nuts in my mouth. gonna try and go through these faster. I've been lucking out on some of these pulls. 16. Oh, that's not bad. 16 bucks. And maybe what I'll do is I'll make my store a little bigger on my stream. I've been hoarding money. When I get to the point of where I start making a lot of money, I start getting more and more frugal. Like I don't want to spend it, even though I've got more than enough to spend and possibly make more. Ooh, $53. That card's pretty. Okay. 11 bucks. There is actually another simulator game I might play tomorrow that I think you guys will get a kick out of. I'm not sure I want to say anything about it until then. Oh, more nuts. And then Silent Hill's gonna be releasing soon. The only thing I'm trying to decide for Silent Hill 2, the remake, is whether I want to get it for PS5 or PC. My PC is more than capable of handling the game, but knowing who it's being released by and knowing that they've had issues in the past, no, it's out on PC. It's out on Steam. Not out now. It's being released on Steam and on PS5. Let me look just so I'm not talking on my ass. I'm pretty sure it said both. Oh, you know what would be awesome is if I can actually type words, because apparently I don't know how to type anymore. October 7th. Wait, hold on a second. Silent Hill 2. This is the remake, correct? I'm looking at Steam. Okay, no, this is the remake. Yeah, October 7th, 2024. Unlocks in about 5 days. And this is Steam. At least that's the page I'm looking at right now. But I am debating whether I want to get this on PS5 or the PC. Like I said, part of the reason is because I know, you know, with who's releasing it, they've had issues in the past with PC releases being not the best optimized. And I don't want to have to worry about that. I mean, it was a console. I think it originally, you know, it's a console. Even though they're releasing on the same day, I think it's still considered a PC port. Ooh. And I think I'm trying to think of the past games that they've released. Yeah, no, they've had problems with their PC ports. So that's why I'm heavily debating getting it for PS5 as opposed to PC. Now, the big reason I'd get it for PC, though, excuse me, there is a big reason to get it for PC. That's, you know, why I'm still weighing one over the other, is mod support. Now, I normally don't mod games. Very rarely mod games. I think the one game that you guys have seen me actually mod was Caboose. What was that? Was Caboose here? I can't remember if Caboose is here. I don't remember if I saw his name. I thought Caboose is here. What was that one? Yeah, Caboose is here. What was that one spoopy game where we're all trying to find junk? we were all going from moon to moon. Ooh, 18 bucks. And we were collecting junk and getting chased by things. There's been a lot of updates for that game. No, not Boomin or Boomen. Well, technically we were that similar. There were thieves getting chased by ghosts. It was the space junk. And we'd have the ship, we'd get fired if we didn't collect enough. And you know, we'd turn it in, we turn all the stuff that all the junk that we'd get to this thing that would like eat you if you were standing too close. I forget the name. It's escaping me because I'm horrible with names. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, mods. That's like the one game that I heavily modded ever in a long time. At least on stream. The only other game that I've heavily modded was Skyrim. I haven't even modded Cyberpunk. And Cyberpunk has a huge modding community right now. But part of the reason is, admittedly, I just don't want to deal with the issues anytime like a patch comes around or something like that. I know CD Projekt Red is supposed to be coming out with their actual like, I forget what they call it. Their actual own mod thing. Maybe when that comes out, I'll start playing around with more mods on Cyberpunk. But yeah, I haven't even modded that. See, and that's the reason why I'm still flip-flopping between whether I get this on PS5 or get it on PC for Silent Hill 2. Is because if I get it on PS5, I'm pretty much guaranteed it's going to work okay. And PS5 isn't shabby. It's not only going to work okay, but it's going to look good. Okay, that's a given. PC, there's a chance it could look better. Okay, but we're talking again, when we're considering where it's coming from and their past record, there's a chance it could look a little better. Okay, and I'm saying a little better. There's also a good chance it might not work so great. Again, going back on history. But the thought that I might be able to mod certain things later on is another reason why I'm considering. Now, somebody mentioned a bit ago when I was talking to somebody about it. They said, if you really want the best experience and you're not even sure, get it for the PS5. You'll at least be able, everything should work okay and everything will look fine. If you really like the game, wait for it to go on Steam, get it then, mod the crap out of it. And so I've been weighing that thought too. So that's the dilemma going on my brain right now for Silent Hill 2. I'm for sure going to get it because I do want to play it. I do want to stream it for you guys. It's just a matter of where I'm going to play it. Also, the other thing with streaming it, that's on the side of the PS5. I'm like weighing pros and cons here. Is that because I'll be running off my PS5 and I'll be streaming it off of my PC, I don't have to worry about my PC running hard to do it to do both, or run into any issues to do both, I should say, because I've had that happen before where I'm streaming a game, playing the game and streaming the game on the same system, and for some odd reason I run into issues because they just don't like to play well with each other. So that's the other thing. Right now, I'll be honest, I am leaning towards getting it on PS5. You don't recognize any of these cards? I barely recognize any of these cards, and I've been playing for a while. $17. I think I'm understanding what kind of is the draw for me on this game. It's like I'm pulling the arm on a slot machine every time I open a pack, and I'm waiting to see bigger numbers. All right, so we opened a few packs. I don't know if I want to make this bigger. Maybe I do. I want more room for more tables. So I've got money. We'll spend it. Let me do a quick save in case I muck something up. Lord knows I don't want to muck anything up. Yeah, they got, I don't know how to sell an old shelf. I'm still trying to figure that out. Chili, don't worry about it. Just quit. I mean, what? Don't quit. All right, so let's renovate. I've got enough money. Oh, I can just explode the wall. There goes all my cash. Unlock 10 shop expansions. My big D is so big. Okay, we're gonna move this stuff back here a little bit. There's gonna be boxes all over the place for a good long while. We're just gonna move this back. I'm gonna kick all these boxes back. I want to be able to move this shelf over and then add another table. I've actually hired somebody to do the ringing up this time, and I've been kind of testing him out, and he doesn't do too bad. Yeah, this is, like I said, Morgan can attest. Any of you guys can attest. Does anybody have a game shop that's relatively clean, or am I wrong in saying that they all look pretty much like this? Boxes everywhere on the floor, stacks of boxes, and not only like comics, also comic book shops that I've been to tend to be like this as well. They've got all their stuff. They got shelves and whatnot, and then there's boxes everywhere that if you're not careful, you're just gonna freaking run all over them. Yeah, this guy's been sitting here since we've been closed. There's okay, it's a small bug. But normally people will come in, they'll sit at a table and they'll play with each other. That sounds weird. But they'll play a game, and it's like they rent a table out for a little while. And when they're done, they'll both get up. You'll make a little cash off them. Sometimes they'll go buy more stuff at the store, which is awesome. Otherwise, they get up, pay you a little cash, and then they get the fuck out. Sometimes when you're about to close, because the shop day ends every day at 9 p.m. Like, I could have my sign open, nobody else is gonna walk in here. Even though I've had, well, no, scratch that. I've had 1 or 2 people walk up maybe a minute or two after it turned 9 o'clock. Even if my, you know, it sort of closes. But after that, nobody else walks in. And usually what happens, the reason why this guy's sitting here, is sometimes they'll come in like, say, 8:59. Okay. And it'll be like 9 o'clock, and they'll roam around, and then they'll sit at a table and then wait for somebody to play with. But because it's 9 o'clock, even with a sign open, nobody else comes in. So then they sit here for like ever, waiting for somebody to come and play with them. And it doesn't do anything. I don't make any money off the guy, unfortunately. The only thing is he just sits there until I start the next day. That's the only weird thing about it. I've got all these dice up here. Gotta make room for more shelves. I gotta move these shelves down. And we're gonna start another day soon. Okay, just get all this stuff out of the way. As you can see, I've already stocked everything before I started the stream. Actually, I stocked everything earlier because I played this a little bit earlier today. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put that there. I'll put that there. Gonna move that there. Oh my god, I nearly killed myself with a fart. What the hell? That's nasty. It's not been a good day for me. We're gonna put this there, and we're gonna get another one of these metal racks. I like these metal racks. I don't know why. It's because they're cheap and I'm stingy. I'm a cheap ass mofo. I'm actually spending money, something I wouldn't do otherwise, except for the fact that I'm streaming this game. I'm doing this for you guys. Yeah, this guy's gonna be. He's gonna be sitting there until I start the next day. A reason why I wanted to get another shelf is because at my level, I've got new figures unlocked, or a new figure unlocked, and I ran out of space. So I want to. And how many does that come with? Yeah, sure. We'll get a couple of those. Okay. There's that emergency I've been speaking of. I will be right back. So you guys stare at him for a little bit. Be right back. Okay, girlfriend situated again. Hey, he looks lonely. Okay, so we got that set up. Did I order the thing? I did order the thing. So we're gonna go ahead. These are big guys, so they're gonna take up. Yeah, that's what I thought. We might as well put them all up. And then I'll show you my pricing scheme. And this is how I've been making my cash. I don't make tons of cash really fast, but I make a steady income in here. Now, with everything in the store, normally I'll go, average cost is $26.95, market price. I don't know what average cost is because fuck that. Price, I'll go market price, and then I'll mark it up 10%, and then done. So everything here that I'm selling, because apparently they're not very picky. And I don't know, maybe I'm like the only card shop in the state, wherever the state is, but they're perfectly fine with paying 10% over market value. So I marked that up 10%. Oh, I gotta make some cards. Same thing with these cards here. These are bulk boxes. Also make some bulk boxes. Come back here. I need you. There you go. Boop. These are all the extra less than $1 cards that I got from opening those boxes earlier. I sell the bulk cards for on the cheap. How many more of these can I make? Music's kind of relaxing too. Okay, we're almost getting ready to open up shop. Okay, so that's done. Got an extra shelf. I'm going to move these back. I want to move these in a different fashion because I don't know. I'm weird. There's no thievery in the game, but like a shelf like this, I don't like. I normally don't like because it seems like somebody could walk off with shit, and I wouldn't like that. That would piss me off. I'm a store owner. I'm not giving shit away here. So no, that seems so off kilter. It's not even funny. Close enough. I think that's good. We're gonna move all this stuff out of the way. I need to be able to move stuff like quicker. I'm just throwing boxes everywhere. And then we're gonna buy another one of these because people are stinky. This is my air fresheners. Actually, they shrunk these things. These used to be much bigger. And another table. And then we can make more free cash. So we're gonna get a table. And we're gonna get air freshener. Stinky people. And that's their freshener. Let's pop this guy out first. You'll go there. Another table. You can go right there. Perfect. Okay, maybe not that perfect, but close. Close. I want to be able to move around here without... I'm going to be kicking boxes no matter what I do. I think boxes are just going to start flying around no matter what. There we go. That's good. A little better. And then I'll eventually have another one for enough room for another table. Okay, so what am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything else. Can I buy anything new? I cannot buy anything new. That makes me sad. I'm waiting to be able to get this line of goods. Oh, I gotta fill the stinky machine. There we go. All these full. Yep. Cans of air freshener required in the game store. You thought they were rubbish? Oh, these? No. You'll see why, Jono. You'll see why in a little bit. So we're gonna save this again because I made some massive changes. Spent a lot of my cash, but we're gonna make bank. We're fine. Oh wait, I didn't even start the day yet. I spent, yeah, there he goes. I spent 12 grand. Day 101. Yes, I've played 101 days. Actually, when is rent due? Rent's due in a couple days. Okay, we're open. There's my employee who he should be. Seriously? Hey, go man the counter. Dumbass. Oh, I forgot to put cards out. I'll do that later. I'll show you how I make money with the cards that I've opened up. Yes, it's expensive. What I'll do... Oh, this is my most expensive card, by the way. That was a hell of a pull. I nearly peed my pants when I pulled that thing. Second expensive card. Third. I always try to keep one of every card. So that way I have a complete set. If I have more than one, I'll sell the duplicate. So let's sell. Oh, hope you feel better, Kyle. You have a good one. We're gonna sell this one. Now, how I make money on cards is people are going to complain this is expensive, but the funny thing is they'll be like, oh my God, this is so overpriced, and then buy it anyway. So I'll do market price, and then I'll go 10, 20, 30% above market price. Somebody's still going to buy that. This used to be full of cards. I'll do the same thing with this one. Like I said, I'll sell all my duplicates. I'll just keep one. I don't have to worry about the cash register because I got that guy working for me, which is nice. Except he costs money, which I don't like, but I'm getting to the point of where I've got so many customers that I'll run out of stuff and then I won't be able to restock and I'll be stuck there rigging people out. And then I feel like I'm losing money because they'll empty a shelf and I'm so busy rigging people out that I can't restock the shelf and nobody will buy anything. When I could restock the shelf if somebody was working for me and people continue to buy what they want. All right. Yeah, you. Yeah, so yeah, I am overcharging these people, but that's because I am a greedy son of a bitch. Yeah, dude, really? All right, we'll probably get another one of these tables sooner or later so I can put more cards out. And then basically, since I have him rigging people now, and I'm still faster than they are, but he's the fastest in terms of checking people out that I can hire. Eventually I can get like stock boys and I can get say maybe another register, have another person do checkout, get stock boys, just do all the stocking for me. And then, like see here, if I ran out of these, nobody can buy them and then I can't make profit off of it. But eventually I can get stock boys to do the stocking and hire them. I can actually open a second store. And then this one will continue to make money. I guess I still have to go around, I think, and like order stock. Because I don't think they'll order stock automatically. But I think that's actually kind of neat. Okay, I need to buy more of those figures because those figures are going to go, or they're going pretty quick. Or 2 more of those. Yeah. While he's checking those people out, I can stock this. There we go. I'm already making the monies. That can go tuck in over there. And I think we're good. Yeah, and then I just let this make money for me. See, this is another reason why I'm actually so shocked that this is so popular with, you know, like even people streaming. I can understand it being popular for people to play. I mean, I've been enjoying the crap out of it. Nope, not those. I can't wait till I can actually play the card game because I'm really curious to see how it plays. And again, like I said before, the only other card game I've ever really played has been Magic the Gathering. And even then, I've only played against a few people. Not very many. Actually, I do have another card game that I have yet to touch, and I've had it for a while now. It's been out for a bit. What was it called? In my library. I don't think I have it installed. I might have it installed. Or do I not have it installed? It was a spooky card game. Supposedly. Frick, what was the name of that game? It's gonna bug the crap out of me now that I can't remember what it is. Oh, Inscription. That's it. I think somebody bought that for me. Might have been blue. And I haven't touched it yet. I've been meaning to try it. I just keep getting distracted by other games because I'm not normally like I said, I'm not normally a card game player. And technically, I'm not even really playing a card game here. I'm like selling them. It just happens to be card related or card adjacent, if you want to call it that. Did I buy way too much shit like I always do? No, that belongs there. And that box is out. Oh, we almost have a line going out the damn door. Dude, you're being slow. This is what I'm worried about. When I hired workers, this is the one thing that worried me, was that they'd be slow. Nice, kind of catching up. Relax some music. All these boxes. And then all I'll do is just try to keep everything stocked. That's pretty much it, really. Oops. You can go away. Oh yeah, see the people with... He's a stinky person. And if people will come in and they'll be stinky, and then other people will come in, and if you've got stinky people in your shop, they'll like come in, go, oh my god, this place stinks, and they'll walk right back out, and they won't buy anything. So that's why I have so many air fresheners, is because if they come in, they're bound to walk by one of these, and also if they sit at a table, they'll get deodorized pretty much immediately. The only problem now is I have to keep the thing stocked with deodorizing spray. But, you know, small price to pay. Small price to pay to make sure I don't get people stinky in my shop. That's another thing that's pretty much, or as far as I recall, fairly realistic in other game shops I've been to. I don't know what it is with game shops and stinky people. I sure hope I wasn't stinky. I shower. You're lousy at card games, you lose even at Snap? I don't know what Snap is. I'm not very good at card games either. There's a lot of... I don't know. I can't get into a lot of the nuances of it. I'm just not good. I've known people, like I said, that like play in little tournaments and stuff like that, and they've got all their cards in special sleeves, and binders and boxes, and you know, they keep meticulous attention to their cards, the quality of their cards, making sure they're safe and all that other stuff. And I've collected baseball cards when I was younger, and I did something similar to it. But at the time when I collected baseball cards, I wasn't even into baseball. Like, I really, you know, as far as baseball was concerned, it's like, all right, yay, the guy got a touchdown, awesome. That's about a much, you know, that's as much as I got into baseball. And when I collected baseball cards, it was all about getting, you know, like the dream cards and possibly making money. I was in it. I was collecting baseball cards for the quiche, and I had some relatively pricey cards, I remember at the time. But when I say pricey, I'm talking like, you know, I think the most expensive card I ever had was like 20 something bucks. But when you're a kid, that was like, oh my God, I can't believe I have a card that's worth $20. That's unbelievable. So, I got into it because of the cash. I haven't found a card. There was one card game that I actually, no, you know what? No, I did play another card game that I actually did enjoy. Of course I can't remember the name of the card game. What's the spiky haired dude? Duel? Duel or whatever. I can't remember. I should remember this because I did play the hell out of that game. God, good God, somebody tell me. What that fucking card game was now. Because I can't fucking... Whoops. Hello. Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you! Thank you. Yu-Gi-Oh! I did play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Although I played more Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see. It is more video game than against people. I did remember at a time that I did kind of want the wrist thing though, because it was just so stupid. It was so stupid that it was cool. That wrist thing that would hold your deck of cards. Or like, it was like a plank. You put your cards in when you played. But if it wasn't easy to play, after a time I'd lose interest. I did play Hearthstone for a little bit, which I guess you can call a card game, but I never played like... Oh, did Hearthstone have actual cards? I can't remember. Or was it just like a video game? Like a card video game? Pretty sure they had cards. What color am I getting? I need blue card boxes. I should get those now. Oh my God! It's 9 o'clock. My guy left. I forgot he leaves right at 9. So now I gotta ring these guys out myself. I love D&D. Yeah, okay, Hearthstone was just digital. I couldn't remember if they had actual cards or not. It would surprise me if they didn't. I actually didn't do too bad in Hearthstone. Did you play Hearthstone, Caboose? Oh, these guys are still playing. Need to order shit. I need, wait, hold on. What do I need? Oh, I got some of these. I need the blue ones. Need you. The cards. I need blue boxes. I need... I think I just need the blue boxes. Everything else is pretty well stocked. You were always DM for D&D? as a DM, if your main goal is to play it, is to kill your characters, that's not a very good DM. If all you want to do in D&D is like kill, be a character, play a warrior or something. Don't DM. You won't last very long as a DM. I've played D&D for I can't remember how long. Long time. I don't have any books. I think everything else is pretty well stocked still. I don't really have to do much except order what I'm missing. Oh, maybe a couple of those games. Get one of those, two of those. Purchase that. Over here, purchase what I was ordering here. I used to DM also. I didn't DM very often, but I just enjoyed being a player character more than being a DM. I did DM some fun games, but they weren't very long running campaigns or anything like that. It's a lot of work. And some people are great at it. But for me, it's like, it's already a lot of work coming up with a character. I'd rather just play the game. Stay there. What the hell is this? Oh shit. Stay there. You kept your own lore library? One of the games that I played or that I DM'd wasn't even a Dungeons and Dragons game. It was an off the cuff game. And what I mean off the cuff was I basically made the system up in my, well, I kind of bastardized a few systems in my head. Oops, wrong buttons. God damn it. Close that. Thank you. And the game that I ran it for, I think it was like just a few nights. It was kind of like a, how do I put this? I based it on percentages with, you know, and like D10 rolls is how I based it on. But I had everybody write down basically their talents. Like I'm not talking like characters they made up. I'm talking about like their talents and stuff like that. And what I ended up doing is I came up with a scenario and they all played themselves. So if you were, say, 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 500 pounds, and it took you like half an hour to get up a set of stairs, you're not running for much. If you were, you know, 6 foot tall and 110 pounds, you probably tip over pretty easily. If you were a hot model in real life, your charisma would probably be pretty high. We did have one like that was playing. She was very popular. But yeah, no, just as an example, you played yourself in this scenario. And then I came up with different things. I'm trying to remember what we did. We did a, oh, I remember. We basically, so you played yourself Okay. And then you're thrown into like an apocalyptic situation where these beings kind of like were portaling in these creatures, and somehow you were affected by this otherworldly radiation and whatnot. And then based on things that you wrote down about yourself, okay, you were given your own special power. You didn't get to choose. That was an important thing, is you didn't get to choose what you could do. Okay. But you were given like one power to begin with. We had one person that could change their molecular density. Like they could be basically as hard as metal, like Colossus. Almost said Cyclops, like Colossus. Another person I knew was in martial arts, and he got these like, think fighting sticks, but almost like mini lightsabers. Not as strong as like say wielding a lightsaber, but they're pretty powerful weapons. Another person was super speedy, and you know, you go down that line. And I ran that for a couple nights, and that was really fun to do. And then it's funny because, like I said, you didn't get a choice on what power you got, and I based the power you got on what I could glean from your personality and talents and whatnot. And obviously, a couple people weren't like too happy with what they got, but it was interesting because they made it work. Because you're thrown in this situation where it's, you know, you're playing yourself, things go to shit, but somehow you managed to get this ability you never asked for and didn't get to choose, but you had to make the most of it. And it ended up being really fun. Only ran that thing once. But then I didn't want to DM again. I just wanted to play again. So I went back to, I think we were playing Cthulhu at the time. I went back to being a player character. I keep forgetting I need to order more shit. And boxes of, we can get that. And a couple of these. But it's funny because the concept came to me like almost overnight. They were looking for something to do, and you know, in the next get together, I figured I'll go ahead. Sure, why the hell not? And they were asking me like, what is anybody bringing books and all this stuff? I'm like, don't bring jack shit. I'm gonna give you homework instead. Start writing your talents down. It was fun. I had a blast. I just realized I have boxes of other shit that are laying about that I probably could have used to fill stock, and I didn't. Why am I out of? Did I not order green? I ordered green. Is there a box still out there? God damn it. Gotcha. Then we can start another day. And then we can see, actually, we're going to see if I actually earned money that time. I think I did. What was my starting point? Save game. 28,108 at the end of this day. After restocking, I'm 31 something. See, now that is good. Ending it on a positive after restocking everything. That's my aim. And like I said, you notice I'm marking these up by 30%. People are still buying this stuff. They'll complain and they'll buy it. Ruthless. I can't remember what card I just put down. Oh well. Card costs fluctuate. Sometimes I might end up charging less. But I have enough where I am not all too worried about it. Discord and Roll20 are now connected? Really? I was not aware of that. I can't remember the last time I played a Roll20 game. Lately, it's been a lot of Pathfinder and D&D. Not that I'm complaining. You know what was kind of like a shit system, but I still really enjoy and miss? Was Rifts. It wasn't the greatest system. It was the Palladium system. I think, I don't know if that's what they called it, but it was Palladium. Rifts was the big thing. I think they used the system for Macross and possibly a few other games. And it wasn't the greatest system, but I still enjoyed it. It was still fun. Me and my brother played that a lot. It was, if I remember correctly, that was a percentage-based system as well. The problems usually arose from damage, and the reason being is because they had two different types of damage. They had regular, I forgot what they called the regular damage. They had a term for it. But you had your regular damage, and then you had mega damage. And if I remember correctly, the way that like mega damage is like one mega damage point was like, I'm gonna say, I could be wrong, I could be off, it's been so long. Say one mega damage might have been like 1,000 regular damage. You know, one mega damage point was equal to 1,000 regular damage. But something that did only regular damage could not damage anything that was mega damage. So even if you did 1,000 points of regular damage, you still couldn't like scratch something that was mega damage armored. Okay, so it was really weird in that was it just called standard? Hey JCat, how you doing? We play over Discord. This is how, you know, we play with JCat. But yeah, that was probably where most of the problems in the Palladium system arose, were when you were dealing with standard damage and mega damage creatures or armor and weapons, because it was almost to the point of where, oh shit, I'm missing cards. Why would anybody have regular damage weapons? Because you couldn't do anything if you're coming up across something that was mega damage. And if you had like just standard equipment and you came across something that did mega damage, you were a road pizza. There was nothing left of you if they hit you. If they did one damage to you, one mega damage to you, you were toast. So there was a lot of questions like, why bother having mega damage and standard damage? Stuff like that. I mean, I can kind of see what they were getting at. I can kind of see why. But I just don't think it worked all too well. What am I looking at? Reds. Okay, we'll get some of those. All right, we're gonna start a new day after I fill this up. This is good though. I'm making profits. That's the thing I want to do, is I want to make the profits. Let's save this again because they made a little change. Oh, I've never been in the middle of a fist fight over standard damage and mega damage, but that would not surprise me. But again, like I said, when it came to a game, like we'll take Rifts for example. If a lot of stuff in Rifts were mega damage weaponry, mega damage armor, mega damage monsters, and like. I mean, yeah, I suppose you could role play being a standard dude. But if you didn't acquire or didn't start off with mega damage stuff and you got into a tussle, that's gonna be one really short character life. You wouldn't be able to do anything unless your whole point was to run a game where you're trying to do a stealth thing for like the entire game until you got his hands on some mega damage equipment. Starting a new day. And then everybody wanted to play what was called the Glitter Boy in Rifts. Glitter Boys were like, how do I explain a Glitter Boy? J-Cat, you remember? I'm sure if you remember Rifts. Glitter Boys were basically walking mega damage armored cannons or artillery. No, they weren't even big mechs. I mean, they were big. No, they were not a Twilight vampire. Although I can see that would have been hilarious. Twilight wasn't out at the time, but I could see so many insults after that. They were. It was a power armor. Oh, have a good night, Caboose. They were a power armor. Okay, and the reason why they were called Glitter Boys is the power armor was super shiny, and the reason it was super shiny was to make them somewhat laser resistant. Okay, so you had mega damage armor that was super shiny. They glittered, so Glitter Boys. But their big thing was their shoulder cannon. They had this cannon that would sit on their back. And when they prepared to fire their cannon, I can't remember what they called it. Okay. But when they prepared to fire their cannon, the Glitter Boy would actually anchor itself into the ground. I think like from its feet, like things would jut out and spike into the ground and stabilize the Glitter Boy. Like a howitzer. And then the gun would go over their shoulder. Okay, would then drop over their shoulder, and it's just a big freaking you're a walking artillery piece. That thing did so much freaking damage. It was stupid crazy. And then you had different variations of Glitter Boys eventually. Some were stealthier, some were much more highly armored, some had even more powerful artillery. Or I think there was even like a machine gun equivalent Glitter Boy. That wasn't meant to be like big boom, but like we're gonna shred the fuck out of anything that walks nearby type dealy, I think. I could be wrong. It's been a while. But yeah, this thing would anchor in and then boom. And if there was anything that it hit, if it wasn't totally destroyed by that shot, it was gonna be severely fucking hurt. Are these things? Oh no, I gotta fill up this. I gotta fill up the stinky erasers. No, that one's good. That one needs a refill. That one's. Oh, this is off. Let's turn that on. God damn. Okay, that's better. Wondering why that wasn't doing anything. Glitter Boys were fun. In fact, you almost needed, I mean, depending on, like, in Rifts, there were so many things that were mega damage, and they were called DBs, these things that would come out of the Rifts. They were called DBs, dimensional beings. Some of them were nice. A lot of them were like, eat a dick. You almost kind of had to have a Glitter Boy in your group, at least one. But everybody wanted to be a Glitter Boy. Like, everybody. And I suppose you can have a full party of different types of Glitter Boys. But then you're just like a big, shiny group of murder hobos. You were a Glitter Boy. That was your job, was to make things go bye-bye. Oh, did they use that for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Can't remember. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. Which, truth be told, didn't really make sense. Especially if you had mega... Did they have mega damage things in TMNT? That'd be weird. That'd be really weird. Oh, okay, so they didn't have mega damage. Like, that would be, like, just wrong. If, like, Shredder was, like, mega damage. And then, you know... How would Casey Jones... Did he have a mega damage hockey stick? I don't know. But yeah, and for all of its issues, though, I actually really miss playing Rift because I really liked the universe. God damn it, I really liked the universe it was in. It was a neat universe. It had some pretty cool lore, and you had the capability because Rifts, the way Rifts was built, it was called Rifts because these rifts would open up to different dimensions and different worlds, different universes. So you could literally have anything, pretty much anything you wanted, you can create if it wasn't already in the book. Okay. I mean, provided you want, you can translate it somewhat. Now, not everything obviously was mega damage, but in a game where there's fighting, if you're up against mega damage, everybody's gonna have mega damage stuff. Robotech was in the same system. Yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier before you were in here. Robotech was in the same system. Macross. Trying to remember what else might have been using that system. I can't think of. Rifts was the big one. But I really miss that game. That was a fun game for all of its issues in terms of, like, the damage was the only big issue thing. I mean, the system itself was okay. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't the best. It wasn't, shit. But aside from the damage issue, but otherwise, it was a decent system. I enjoyed playing it. I just like the fact that it was there's so many things you could do with it. If you had a DM with a really good imagination, you could make entire universes in that game. It's just, you'd have to deal with, like J-Cat said, you just have to deal with fist fights once the mega damage started flying around. I'm making the cash. Look, I'm getting back. I expanded my shop. I even added more goodies, and I'm starting to slowly make my way back to where I started before. I've really got to organize shit. I've got stuff all over the place. It's gonna get harder and harder to figure out where to put stuff. I need to start working on storage. And be somewhat, even just slightly more organized, because yeah, I know I have boxes everywhere. I don't even know what half of these are. I just fill them when I can. That's not even, yeah, that's good. So many boxes. Where do you go? I don't know where you go. Filling something up with this. I don't know what I'm filling up with this. That's nope. Yep. Glitter boys were actually pretty damn cool in that game. It's just, like I said, everybody wanted to be a glitter boy, and unless you had a game master that was going to allow that, that's where you got into if anything, that's where you're going to get into some fights. Was because, what the hell? That's probably where you're gonna get into a lot of fights, is who got to play what. If only so many things were, oh no, if only so many certain things were allowed. And then there were other character types. Glitter Boy was probably the most famous one that I can think of. It's been so long I can't even remember all the types. I think one was a ley line walker, which was a type of mage. Yeah, there were so many things you could be. It's just everybody liked to, because the Glitter Boy was just like an iconic thing in there, and it was just so powerful. So many people wanted to be a Glitter Boy. I think I played a Glitter Boy once, and then I just wanted to explore like all the other types of characters. My brother, if I remember correctly, enjoyed playing like Leyline Walkers, but then he always liked mage types. And of course, he had others. I can't remember all. You know, I'm going to look that up because now it's going to bug the crap out of me. Character types. I suppose I could look a lot of these up online if I ever wanted to play a character. Oh, they have a character creation. Dice Gazers. Wow. Okay. Mega damage. Oh, they had psionics. Character class rifts wiki. Yeah, here we go. You played a dragon once? Yeah, dragons were playable characters. You had OCCs, which were occupational character classes, and you had RCCs, which were racial character classes. Racial character classes obviously are your DBs, your aliens, things like that. So you could play like a centaur, you could play like a crocodilian, you can play a dragon. Actually, I think you didn't really play a dragon, you played like dragon hatchlings. You were like a young dragon. It's what is the type of character you would normally play in Rifts. Dragon hatchling. Stuff like that. The occupational, the OCCs were, let me see here. Oh, they had a lot of them. Oh my god. You had adventures, and they were split amongst two major groups, or maybe even three. I don't know. The two or three. Oh no. Okay, they have more groups. Okay, they split them into more. Never mind. Okay, so you had stuff like Body Fixer, which is your Body Fixer, Cyber Docs, Rogue Scholars or Rogue Scientists, Vagabonds, Ecto Travelers, which I don't know what the hell that is. Cowboy, which has got to be new. That's New West. An Atlantean Nomad. Okay. Undead Slayers. A mining Borg Prospector. You'd be a preacher. Oh, these are all New West. These are all new to me because they're all New West stuff. So where's the original riffs? Dog Boy. You could be a Dog Boy. Which was, what was a Dog Boy again? They were part of the Coalition, which is kind of like, I don't know, how would you describe the Coalition? The Coalition was like a, I'm trying to think. How do you describe the Coalition? They were like a combined set of states with a common goal. And if I remember correctly, they were ruled by some not so nice people, but you could play people that were in the Coalition. Yeah, they were like the man. You got it. Bingo. Dog Boy is a nickname given by Coalition States armed forces to the humanoid psychic sensitive. Okay, so they're psychic sensitives. They're used to sniff out people who are psionic or are supernatural. So that's the whole purpose for a Dog Boy. You literally would sniff out psychics and DBs. I think Glitter Boys were part of the Coalition, if I remember correctly. Were they part of the Coalition? I'm looking for them right now. You had grunts, you had military specialists, Psi Stalkers, Samus Pilot. What was a Samus Pilot? Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, Samus Pilot. They were robotic power armor pilots. So you can play one of those. Where were Glitter Boys? I thought they were part of the Coalition. Or are they considered Samus pilots? They might have been considered Samus pilots, and then the Glitter Boy was just the armor that you wore. Or maybe not. Hold on. Glitter Boy. Here we are. Name used for a powerful suit of power armor that predates the Great Cataclysm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I gotta admit, they were freaking awesome. Yeah, they split into different variants and stuff like that. No, they were not Metroid. He didn't turn into a roly-poly pill bug. Although it would have surprised me. We could make a roly-poly pill bug DB. I don't know if he'd be squishy or mega damage. Can you imagine being a roly-poly pill bug, dimensional being in rifts, and being mega damage? And you were the size of a thumb. But nobody could do anything to you unless they shot at you with like a mega damage weapon. Which would be kind of insane when you think about it. It's like I missed. I took out the building behind him with my mega damage handgun. Because those were a thing. Yeah, I do miss that game though. For all of its weird quirks and problems, I missed it. Probably because I had a ton of fun going over the lore and all that other stuff with my brother too. No, I thought I had cards. I'm missing cards. I don't know where they're at. Might as well refill some of this stuff. Refill some of this stuff. I don't know why the hell this box is sitting all the way over here. Nobody's buying this game. Why is nobody buying this game? Nobody likes this game? I'm intrigued by the game. I want to check the game out. I can go there. I might have to rework. Oh God, they're all waiting for me to check them out because it's 9 o'clock. God damn it. How long were these guys waiting? You're done. Yes, I use my 10 keypad for this shit. Oops. Whoops again. Ooh, big spender. Okay, maybe not that big spender. Close enough. Yeah, see? I'll mark them up 30%. People still buy them. Why is nobody buying this card, though? What's the deal with this card? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I might have hit that one too many times. Yeah, it's full. Your brother used to call them transfer. Wait, what? Okay, so we're making our money back. I like that. I like that a lot. Oops. So nobody else playing this game right now, even though apparently it's insanely popular. I mean, even I don't get it. I still don't understand entirely why I play. Other than, I don't know. There's that collecting aspect. Maybe it's something about the repetition and ease of just making cash in a game. Because I've been doing pretty well for myself, making just selling shit. I think I've always wanted to run a simple. Oh, you used to call Pillbook Transformers. It's always been kind of like a dream of mine to run a simple shop, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying that I ever will. But like if I were to ever retire and happen to have enough cash for it, that's one thing that like I could see myself enjoying would be running a small shop. Now, I don't know about a card shop, but like shops that I've dreamt of like owning were like, maybe a game shop, bookstores, gun shop. like a shooting range, things like that. Something that I could like kind of do, like something that you would enjoy doing so it never felt like work. And And I can see, like, I mean, this, yeah, running a shop is work, but if you have people doing a majority of, like, say, you know, I don't know, the stocking or whatnot, you know, as an owner, I could chill at the register, just ring people out, because this is busier than any freaking card shop I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some decently busy card shops, but oh my God, this is like a highway. Big pig. We got to level 35 too. Might need to order more big pigs. I don't even know the proper names to a lot of these items. I just make up names for myself. What else do I have in here? That's an empty box. And I just gotta clean up. Eventually, I could probably. I wonder how well a stock boy would do, because last time, now supposedly they fixed it, but last time I tried hiring a stock boy, they would go to an empty shelf and just start randomly putting shit on the shelf, which is not what I wanted them to do. I mean, I have my stuff organized in a specific way. I want it to stay that way. And then he just started randomly putting shit everywhere. I don't know if they still do that. We might have to take a peek and try. Although I am stocking shit right now, and I probably should have them do it if I'm gonna hire a stock boy. Let's order some stuff, bring the boxes in, and then see if a stock boy will actually do the stocking without like completely fucking everything up. I've been pretty impressed with the developer too. They've been keeping whoever's running this thing has been doing a great job of keeping his eye on the ball and fixing issues as quickly as they can when they arise. Like I said, I've seen as many as like 3 patches in a single day, or I think it was 3 patches, either 2 or 3 patches in a single day. So dude's got to be working pretty hard at it. We'll get 2 of those. And we're going to need more, I don't know what we need more of. We need more of these. Playing mats. Those, and we'll get those. I can get new playing mats. Let's do that. I can get new playing mats as well. I just gotta get the license for it. That's a pretty playing mat. $3 grand for the license. And we'll get 2 boxes of that, because why the hell not? I don't know why I have so many different types of playing mats. Like, there's so many playing mats. Well, I mean, I guess that's your thing. But what do I need? I need a giant pig and those guys. Figurines. And we'll order 1 of those, and we'll order 2 of those, and I think we're good. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting these boxes. Oh, good luck, dude. I'm gonna hire somebody and then see if he'll start like putting stuff away, or if he's gonna make a mess of things. Is this an empty box? No, it's just completely whatever. That's the new thing. So I'm gonna stock some of the new stuff up, because that's not a new thing. There we go. I stocked that, so I guess he won't have to do that one. Where's the new? That's the new one. We'll put only a few of these here. And then See if Stockboy can dig through our shit and properly stock that crap. Put that there and see what he does with that. Testing mechanics. Because last time he was, I'm pretty sure the guy was drunk. Not happy with him. We're gonna just lay boxes everywhere. I don't have storage yet, or at least, I mean, I could put storage things up somewhere, but I have tables I want to put up so I can make for anytime somebody sits at or two people sit at a table and play a game, I'm making cash off of them without ever having to restock anything. And to me, that's kind of a plus. Just making money without having to sell something. They're just renting the table. There we go. One more box. All right, hopefully, let's save this. Let's see if this works. Now I'm going to hire some dude. Save game. Did I still have more? Nope. Spent a little bit more that time. But then I got a new thing, so I can't complain. Okay, so saved game. We are going to hire some dude. We need somebody that can restock speed very fast. I don't know the guy's name. Check out speed. Super slow. Don't care. He's very fast with restocking, so we will hire him. And we'll start a new day and see how that goes. This is actually quite relaxing. This is probably one of the most relaxing freaking streams I've done in a while. No. I mean, I'm not really stressed out by having to avoid shit. Oh my god, Astro was so fun, but some of those levels hurt. Really hurt. Where's my stock boy? Is that my future? Oh no, he's right here. Fucking nice pants. Restock shelf. No! Should I also fill up shelf with no label? No. That's a new thing. I didn't have that choice before. I want those pants. So that's really cool. So now he'll only stock stuff that has a label. I like that. Pretty soon I'll have a game where I don't have to do a damn thing in it. Is he gonna toss the empty box? Oh my god, I could actually concentrate on buying cards and opening them up and then letting them to handle the shop. Well, it still remains to be seen. This guy, he's one of the fastest checkout people I think I can get. And he's the fastest restocker I can get. We'll see how they handle it. I'm not going to do a damn thing. We'll watch them go. As long as things don't get super backed up, I think we're fine. I think the only one that's going to end up getting super backed up is this guy. And he doesn't exactly zoom around with restocking, but I think he should be able to handle the restocking without much of an issue. Especially since I did most of the restocking already. And I don't know if I have to let these guys rest. Oh, he just leaves boxes open. Oh, you slob. This might be the most relaxing game I've ever streamed ever. Especially if I don't have to do a damn thing. Like I said, there's another simulation game that I'm going to give out. Or that I'm going to try out tomorrow night. I'm thinking, just for shits and giggles. I know it's Shocktober. We'll be getting to the we'll be getting to the spooky stuff soon enough, believe me. But the game I'm thinking of is a lot more. It's a simulation game, obviously, but it's going to be a lot more intense, I think. I've heard some good stuff about it. It's been out for a while, at least a couple of years, I think. But I've seen updates for it. I think the last update was even today. So they're keeping on it. Not Walter White, it might have been. He's into card games. I should have stocked this thing up, but I didn't because I forgot to. I might just start ordering cards and opening them. Oh, I gotta pay my bills. I owe $4 grand in bills. Oh, my salary is gonna be $2 grand. Oh my god. Oh wait, oh, that includes everything, including the. Okay, that's due in 4 days. Yeah, fuck it, I'll pay it all. See if I can get them all done in one day. Simulator, yes, it's a simulator that simulates a simulator. Simulating a simulator. Simulator. One of those things. No, I think you guys might actually enjoy watching that one. I know I'm how do I put this? Because I don't want to say what it is immediately. I want you guys to be kind of surprised when you get in tomorrow. But it's something that in the past that I've wanted to be. I've since changed my mind, obviously. And I am not that for various reasons. But it's something that I had entertained being at one point. And so a simulation of it sounds really intriguing. It's gotten pretty good ratings. It had a bunch of, like I said, the developers are keeping up with it still, even though it's been, how long has it been out? Hold on, let me look. I'd like to say it's been out since 22. I could be wrong. Store page. Yes, it was out. It came out in near the end of the year 22. Like I said, they've kept at it. It's got some positive reviews. It has some neat stuff that I'm looking forward to seeing in here. In fact, there's something I want to buy. There's like DLC I want to buy for it, but I don't want to buy it until I've tried it to make sure that I actually enjoy it. I did get the deluxe version of it, so it did come with some stuff. God dang it, Chili. Yes, Crab Boat Simulator. No, I'm kidding. It's not Crab Boat Simulator. Is there a Crab Boat Simulator? I'm gonna look now. Because if there is a Crab Boat Simulator, that'd be hilarious. There's a lot of simulators out. I'm still waiting for Rug Cleaning Simulator. Actually. No, there's no Crab Boat Simulator. I'm just gonna look up simulators. See what they have. You ordered peanut butter? Did you get specialty peanut butter? There's an everything simulator. I did get supermarket simulator, which is kind of like this, only you're running a supermarket. It's made by two different developers, but I'm pretty sure they used similar assets. I've tried it a little bit. It's not as intuitive as this is, I think, even though it seems like they use similar assets. If they come out, you know, I'm hoping they do more updates and whatnot in Supermarket Simulator. That might be somewhat fun. Well, what simulators do they have here? American Truck Simulator, actually, which I do own. I haven't played that for frickin' ever. That was fun for a little bit. American Truck Simulator. driving the big rig. I've seen people get so into the truck simulators that it's crazy. Like they get so into the truck simulators. They have like a truck cab set up in their as their game station. They're that into the truck simulation. Like, holy crap. You ordered honeycomb peanut butter, Rocky Road peanut butter, and also Birdie. Where the hell are you getting this peanut butter? Because that sounds fucking delicious. American Truck Sim is one you have a request for to play. I haven't played it in so long. I just think there's so many other people that, I mean, like I said, there's some people that get so deep into that truck simulator that have, you know, they, like I've seen some dude, they literally have a truck cab complete with multiple monitors and stuff for a, I don't know if it's the same truck simulator, but it's for a truck simulator. And you know, down to the pedals and steering wheel and even the gear shift, which is nuts. I mean, they had to have spent thousands on setting up their you know, they had to spend thousands on their game setup or gaming setup to play that one game. I'm sure they play a few different truck simulators or something, you know. But hey, well, I can't read. My eyes are going goof. Serious 313, welcome to the stream. They have a lot of simulators. Yeah, I fully agree. There are a lot of simulators out there. So many simulators out there. A lot of them are kind of, yeah, they're kind of garbage cash grabs that rarely go out of early. They either don't come out of early access, or they're just, you know, they're brought out. They say they're gonna do a bunch of stuff and then they're just abandoned like the next day. Which is why I'm very particular about the simulators. It's either I'll try a simulator if it's very inexpensive. Like if it's a few bucks, I might give it a shot. If it's something that I'm interested in. Something like this though, they've had support, like the devs still working hard. Obviously American Truck Simulator has had a tremendous amount of support. One of the biggest simulators that you know, one of the biggest supported and used simulators, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I actually own I don't own the 2024 version though. I have a previous version that I had fun. I would buzz my daughter's my daughter's place and my parents' place every now and then with Flight Simulator. Power Wash Simulator would have been fun if it didn't make me ill. Oh, that's the one I have. Microsoft Flight Simulator 40th Anniversary Edition. That's the one that I've owned. That I own. But yeah, there's a lot of garbage out there too. I pay attention. I pay a lot of attention to the reviews and to the devs to see how long they've been supporting, like how long they've been supporting it, how many patches have been out, all that other stuff. The roadmap for this one is surprisingly really good. I mean, and like I said, he's on top of it. This developer is on top of it, which I was talking about earlier. It surprised me at how popular this game was, especially with people streaming it and stuff like that. This is the first time I'm really streaming it. I showed a peek at it a while ago. So far, okay. The stock boy is doing a fine job, except for the fact that he's leaving boxes I mean, I know I left the boxes everywhere, but they were all closed. They weren't neatly tucked away, but they didn't look like that. I don't think, did they? I don't think they looked that bad, did they? Oh, and I gotta order some stuff for him to restock. It's almost 9 o'clock. He's gonna be like off the clock soon. Because they're just gonna freaking 9 o'clock. I'm out of here. Nobody wants overtime. Fuckers. But yeah, the roadmap for this game, what? I still don't. How do you sell an old shelf? I still haven't figured that out. Supposedly, this one's crossed out. Can sell old shelf. I want to know how to sell an old shelf. There's going to be a review app. You're going to be able to trade cards, organize tournaments, random events, more product types, obviously, shelf and table types, obviously. This is the one I'm waiting for. Playable TCG. That's the one I want. Oh, that shop decoration, because I want to be able to decorate my shop. Who doesn't want to decorate their shop if they own a shop? So I guess these two are my big ones. Playable card game and shop decoration. I have to box it first. Oh, wait, I have to put the shelf in a box? Okay, well, that might be it. I haven't tried to do that. I don't have a shelf I want to sell at the moment. But I just wanted to know, because I know eventually I want to replace this shelf, because this shelf is ass. I should never have bought that shelf. In fact, I should replace that shelf somewhere, or so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that yet. I don't even know how I'm gonna replace it. Maybe I'm gonna put another rack. These wire racks, I've been using these wire racks, so like a crap ton of those. Oh yeah, he just fucking up and leaves this guy. Like, dude, have some pride in your work. Seriously? But what other simulators there are? Ooh, escape simulator sounds like it'd be fun. Hold on, let's check this guy out. Euro Truck Simulator. There's the Sims, this simulator thing. Sims was fun, but then I got really bored. Oops. But then I did play the shit out of it, so. Grading cards, decorating, and playing. Yeah, playing it's the big one, I think, for everybody. Being able to play the game. Yeah, look at this. Dude left my place a mess. What the fuck, man? Oh, I'm gonna have to get more of this stuff. Okay. Now, the only problem here is now I don't know what I have and don't have unless I sit here and clean up after this dude. Because he left this place in utter disarray. Okay, I know I'm gonna have to order those. I'm gonna have to put some shelving down soon so I can like organize, maybe over here. Like a crap ton of, that'd be a lot of shelving. Do they ever open this up? I want them to open this up so I can actually use this as storage, because there's a whole, I can fire them, which is nice. Like, they have this. It'd be nice if I could actually use this as storage. I want to be able to use that as storage. I don't understand why we can't use this as storage. Can't open the door, can't do nothing. We're gonna need more Mecha Monster things. We're gonna need all the purple cards. Let's do that. Need any yellow cards? What's this? That's it. He left an empty box. I should fire him. Grab those. Oh my god. I am running low on a lot of things. Which is good, I guess, because that means I'm selling shit. Yeah, better statistics and financial reports would also be very good. Part of me still wants to keep it relatively simple too. Like, I don't want to get too much into like having to figure out taxes and all that other shit. I don't know what I don't know what's going on now because everything's all so in disarray. Just gonna, what's this box sitting here? That's So whatever the fuck that is. I'm gonna order those. I'm gonna order some of the Mafia boxes. I think that's all I need of those. I'm so glad they did add more like these board games. I think I'm gonna, let's see. Let's order more of, what figures did I need? Bats and piggies and whatever that is. I'll grab that, that, some of that, some of that, and some of that. And yeah, one more of this. I'm gonna spend like $2.5 grand on this shit. All right. If I leave the boxes out, will he bring them in? I don't want to have to drag the boxes in. I might have to drag the boxes in. That's a lot of boxes. I have never been super organized. You know what? I'm just gonna toss these relatively close to where they need to be and leave it at that. I'll let the guy, I'll let what's his name handle it and see how he does. Again, his trial run was he kept things stocked. He did do that. He just started throwing stuff everywhere. Well, I'm throwing stuff everywhere, so I can't really argue. At least he was throwing boxes out. I was worried he wasn't gonna do that. We'll see how this goes. You notice I'm also not saving because if I could save. But this is a lot to clean up and I'm lazy. And if it doesn't work out well for the next night or two and I end up firing him, I'm just going to reload. I mean, it's fine. I'm not overly concerned about it. As far as I can tell, I'm still making decent cash, though. I might need to rethink how I have my layout here because I've got these long columns that I have to walk down. I can't cut through because the giant deodorizers of doom. Yeah, you can go in there. I know anybody with any amount of OCD, like I have I have some OCD, but it's very selective OCD. My brother, this would drive him nuts. He would have exploded at this point. If he saw my shop, he would have just died. Oh wait, this is the next door store? So wait a second, this is the store that I opened up? What? I thought it opened up in an entirely new place. So you're saying this would be store B? Really? I thought this would be like storage. All right, I guess it's not storage. Oh well. I'll figure something out. Okay, so we got all the boxes in. We're just gonna start a new day because of the hell. There's my water. Let's open shop. And I forgot to freaking do this again. Oh well. Might as well do it now. What other extra cards do I have? That's 15 bucks. Now $20 because I am a son of a bitch. So that. So that. I know I forgot. I always forget to do these cards. Sell those. Oops. So that one. I wonder how expensive I can go before they decide to like never buy anything. I think I'd like to say I've had something sell for as much as 40% over market. And that was an expensive card to begin with. I think I made like over 1,100 with that one card. That one. And that one. Sell that, and then I think we're good. Oh, free spot. Sell that one. Yay. How's my stock boy doing? Oh, I never refilled that either. Stock boy, speed up. You're slacking. Oh no, he filled that up pretty quick. He's I'll fill this up. You won't have to worry about that. Gives me something to do. Okay, I need to order. I'm just gonna sit out here and just start opening cards. Let's order. I seem to have the best luck with these cards. I don't know why. Wait, no, I just need one. Don't mind me. Just sitting on the sidewalk like a hobo, opening decks of cards. See what we got. Nothing. Don't care. Nothing. Oh, the luck is not with me today. This is my version of slot machine. Ooh, okay, that made it worth it. Or at least for this box. Lunchtime. What you having for lunch, Chili? You know I always gotta know. 38 bucks. Not bad. Oh, 671. I think I just made my money all on that one card. Or my money back all on that one card. Beef ragu. Yes, I am nosy as hell. Especially when it comes to food. $124. Wow. Okay, I spoke too soon. This box I'm doing, or this, yeah, I'm doing really well with this one. Still haven't gotten anything higher than what did I have? Like 3,000 something? I don't know what the most expensive card you can get in here is either. Yeah, food is always a priority. I just finished my bag of nuts. Did he just take my box of... God damn it. My stock boy just grabbed the box. I was gonna open that box, you son of a... Damn it. I don't know what box he grabbed. It's kind of what... Oh, he grabbed both of them! Oh, you son of a bitch. You better have stocked it pretty well. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, I swiped my box. Up to 15K? Holy crap. The highest card I've gotten was like 3,000, roughly 3,400. I can't even remember what box I got that card out of either. That's bloodshed. It's Spooktober. We'll be getting to the bloodshed soon enough. I've made the decision. I'm gonna get Silent Hill 2. It's just a matter, like I said, which system I'm gonna get it for. If I'm gonna get it for my PC or PS5. I'm leaning towards PS5 right now. Only because I don't want to run into any of those issues. Okay. I'm gonna have to order more of those boxes because he freaking done swiped them all. What did I ordered? I was opening the purple box, I think. I was gonna open these two boxes. Okay. Start with this one. Oh. I thought it got darker for a weird reason. What time is it? Oh, it's gonna start getting darker. Ew. What are you two doing? Chili? Gin? Weirdos? 1583. Eh. You got rid of most of your tables? I like the idea of making money from the guys playing on the tables without having to restock anything. I mean, granted, I might not make the biggest profit from the tables, but when you think about it, ooh, the tables are kind of like 100% profit because you're not having to sell anything. They're just occupying the table for some time. So I don't have to worry about restocking a table. I don't know if... I think this is the max amount of tables I'm going to have, though. Simply because of all the deodorizers I had to put up. And I'll probably start stocking more and more items on shelves after I max the size of the store out. I still haven't even completely decided on like the format of the store. I'll probably change the store around at some point. Rearrange everything. I just haven't decided what I want to do with it. It's getting darker out here. I gotta turn the light on. Eating too much coffee creamer? I don't have enough coffee creamer. $50, 44. Not too shabby. As long as I make my money back on the boxes that I buy, I think I've done okay. Oop. Damn it. Really? Connor! How you doing? The stream is helping you relax and calm down. I don't know why. It's because of my soothing voice. Let my soothing voice lull you to relaxation. Take you to a world of nothing but empty thoughts, soft, fluffy clouds, and my dick. $10. Chili, down, Chili. This game is relaxing. I still don't understand all of it. Blue said it was just like a never-ending shot of dopamine, which I suppose it could be. I do admit, oh, $127. I do admit, at least, you know, I'm not having to worry about getting spooked by something. I don't have to worry about a giraffe turning into a giant giraffe-eating spider monster and then eating my face. Or actually, you know what? They didn't even eat, they don't even really eat you. Hey, Husk, Mads, whatever. How you doing? I don't think those monsters in Zoocosis even actually eat you. They just sort of like lick your face. I'm pretty sure they're actually really friendly. Because I haven't technically. Well, no, I have died in the game, I guess. Just not in that way. Because have you noticed the animals don't exactly kill you? They just sort of like lick you or whatever they're doing. I mean, I suppose they're trying to, you know, mutate you, maybe, I guess. Or accelerate things, but they don't exactly eat you. They eat the other animals. And technically, I only died once when Doc freaking decided to make me mother food. Is this game going to get sued like Pal World? Oh my god. Who knows? The thing going on with the Palworld lawsuit. Now I haven't kept up on it. I don't know everything about it. I've only got a general amount of information in regards to it. But if it's what it sounds like to me, it's not going to look good for games. For games for a lot of developers, a lot of, you know, it's not going to be good for a lot of people, not just Palworld. It's going to be pretty bad for, in my opinion, if Nintendo wins this, it's going to be bad for games all around. Because they're not even suing on like, not even trademark. They're suing on a basis of patent infringement as opposed to trademark infringement, because what they're doing is they patented certain game mechanics, and from what I understood, that's what the basis of at least one of their lawsuits is on, because no, not necessarily the style of the game. I'm trying to think of an example. Say you made a video game and then the character can jump, attack with a whip, and like say he can jump, attack with a whip, and throw a fireball out the end of his whip. Sounds familiar? Okay. So you make a game. The character can jump, and while he's in midair, he can swing his whip and throw a fireball. So what they did is they took that mechanic that you can, you know, where you can jump, use a whip, and throw a fireball, and they patented that mechanic. So now if a game, say somebody else creates a game and they have a character that can jump and then use a whip while he's in the air, technically speaking, I own the patent to that mechanic. I could sue him, possibly win. That's a possibility. So now that's what I've heard also, Mia, that the way that the mechanic is coded, they're getting specific as to the way it's coded. So provided they didn't code it the same way, they're fine. The only problem is depending on what you use, I think there's only so many ways you can code it. Unless you got really elaborate with the coding or something. But the biggest fear was that you've got them patenting panties. Underwear? You've got them I can't say that frickin' word. Patentics. I can't frickin'. They're patenting. Damn it. They're patenting. I'm just gonna say that. Different mechanics. And then they're worried that that's going to cause a ripple in the game world because everybody's either going to start patenting their stuff, making it harder. You know, it's just people are worried it's going to turn into a big sue fest. Okay, it's going to turn into a big sue fest. You're going to have it's going to handcuff or tie the hands of many developers. And like. One thing, people were making a meme out of it, but they were kind of memeing that Nintendo's gonna be looking at Astrobot soon, and which horrifies me because I freaking loved Astrobot. But if they're gonna sue on a base of mechanics, that to me, that's a frightening thing to have happen because of so many games that have just even similar mechanics. Oh, and thank you for the sub, whoever subscribed. Did you see a notification? I didn't see a notification. I don't always get the notification. You know what? I found out why I don't always see a notification. It's because they have their thing like hidden to where they can't see who subscribes to, you know, who they subscribe to. So whoever was sneaky enough to subscribe, thank you. Appreciate it. Should say hi in chat. Nintendo's also they're greedy. Well, they're all greedy to an extent. Nintendo's also very savvy, and they're greedy, savvy, bloodthirsty, and relentless, which is kind of a scary mix. And I hope they understand that if they were to, you know, that this could theoretically bring a lot of, you know, games down. And can ruin a bunch of stuff. What is my favorite game of 2024? Oh God, hold on a second. Dude, I wasn't paying attention at the time. This guy's been, I've been waiting to check out for the last hour, and you're just sitting there talking to nobody in particular, like staring at the ceiling like some loon. Yeah, you're gonna wait long. Oh, and then he sits down. Hell's your problem? 25. I can add because I'm Asian and I know math. There we go. What is my favorite game of 2024? If you're asking, shoot. If you're asking me my favorite game, I don't know. I'm kind of split. I'm admittedly kind of split. Right now, I would split my favorite games for 2024 as Stellar Blade. I did say Stello this time. Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong, and Astrobot. Space Marine 2, I really, really enjoy. I'm not saying it's my favorite game. I mean, in comparison to all those, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Freaking love that game. But I'd have to say those are probably my three favorite games. If you were gonna, if you were asking me what I thought you were gonna ask me, and like what I thought might make game of the year, I have a feeling Black Myth Wukong is going to take it. At the very least, I think Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong, Space Marine 2, Astrobot, all better be nominated. Better damn well be nominated. I think in terms of who is going to get Game of the Year, though, I think Black Myth Wukong is going to take it. However, Astrobot is giving it a run for its money. If I was going to say, if there are going to be two that are really going to battle it out head to head, it'll probably be Astrobot and Black Myth Wukong. Space Marine 2 will be a definite contender because it's simply because of what you said. the community is huge. It's introduced a lot of people to 40K. It's also confused a lot of people that have never been to 40K, which has made me giggle so much. The amount of lore that's had to been explained from people that have never been exposed to 40K before. It's kind of funny. Astrobot, that's the only thing that's holding it back. Astrobot is because Astrobot's an exclusive. That's the only thing that would hold it back. But it's made such a it's such a good game that even as an exclusive, I can't say it can be overlooked. Although that's a definite possibility. That's a definite possibility that, you know, because the exclusiveness is going to hurt it a little bit. I'm supposed to be ordering stuff. Yeah, that and that. Oh, I made a decent amount of cash. Yay. Yeah, well, Astrobot's already gotten a lot of attention, and the thing that's killing that's really that they're killing it on is the fact that they're still planning on putting stuff out for it at no cost to people that already own the game, like free DLC, free editions. And but yeah, no, I get that. I get why you don't think it might win, and that's probably the biggest reason why it might not take it. But in my opinion, those are two of the biggest games right now in terms of just how good they are. Taking exclusivity out of it anyway. You played Space Wolves? See, now the only thing I'm disappointed with, because I love Space Marine 2. Okay, I'm not discounting it at all. I love that game. The only thing that disappoints me about the Warhammer gaming in general is Tyranids are very easy to use. Of course, they use Tyranids. Space Marines obviously is they're the front men for 40K, so you're gonna see Space Marines everywhere. Orcs are just friggin' hilarious, so of course they've used orcs. I'm an Eldar player, specifically Harlequins. And I've lost hope that I'm ever gonna see a Harlequin centric game. I want them to do it. I just don't think I'm ever going to see it. Makes me sad. I've played the tabletop. I've played Harlequins on the tabletop. They were my favorite faction. I played Eldar. Like Craft World Eldar. This is before they got really specific with their craft worlds and before the Jakari. That's how long ago I played tabletop. Jakari didn't exist then, if you know what Jakari are. But I was always an Eldar fan. I enjoyed playing the Eldar, and specifically the Harlequins, because I loved. Part of the reason why I enjoyed the Harlequins is their play style, or at least their lore, and also at the time. Now again, they weren't very specific. When I played tabletop, they didn't really have all. They might have named like a craft world or two, but factions weren't. There weren't many factions that were named, so people made up their own stuff all the time for tabletop. And with Harlequins, they're basically just a mess of color. So you really could do anything you wanted with the models, and as long as they were done well, it worked. But you could vomit paint all over one, and there you've got an Eldar Harlequin. But they were always my favorite. I've lost hope of seeing an Eldar centric game, which makes me sad. Because everybody else has, well, not okay. Maybe not everybody else. Because there's Tau now. They're the baby race. Yeah, the Necrons. They've been in a lot of like fan-driven videos and stuff, but I haven't seen too many on. They haven't been in any gaming as far as I know yet. Yeah, the guy sitting here thinks I'm talking to him. Stinky boy. Oh, I'm out of freaking air freshener. Should buy some of that. I have not been paying attention to the game now since we've been talking. A Warhammer 40k TV series would be awesome. But yeah, where would they start? There's so much. Like I said before, I've been giggling maniacally every time I come across a video or something where somebody's explaining, because I love the lore in 40k. The lore in 40k is like, that's 40k. It's immense. It's deep. But whenever you hear or whenever you see somebody that's never played or doesn't know anything about 40k getting introduced into 40k, I always have to laugh because of the misconceptions that they've had and then what they find out. As long as anybody's spoken to me, you should shower more. Like I remember watching one streamer when they came across what are they called? The cherubim. They came across one of the cherubim floating around the battle barge, and they were just like, what the hell is that? Is that a baby? And you know, they were like horrified that they would have that in the video game, like this homunculi, this supposed cyborg flying cyborg baby. And then they were explained what it was. Like they were developed in a vat and they were made to look like that because it was like religious symbolism and stuff like that. I think the funniest thing that I've heard somebody find out was that there's no real good guy in 40k. And it took somebody, it took somebody like, how do I put this? They couldn't understand that. They're like, what do you mean there's no good guy? Space Marines are the good guys. No, there's no good guy in 40k. Everybody's bad. With the exception of maybe the Salamanders, which is, a Space Marine chapter. And good God, I almost said Smashing Pumpkins. That's not it. Something Fists. I can't remember because I never played them. Yeah, like the Salamanders are the closest thing to being a good guy in the game. But when you think about it, they're still a part of an overall Imperial Fist. Thank you. They're still a part overall of a group that's pretty bad. Like the Emperor himself didn't want to be put in his position. The Emperor himself, if he were to be resurrected, would abhor what the Imperium had become. Yeah, Salamanders are the nice Space Marines because they actually have some humanity to them. Like everybody talks about the Ultramarines being awesome, but they, like if they had to, they would roll over a bunch of civilian babies to get the job done without much of an afterthought. I myself didn't even know about this. What were they called? Like the space sharks or something? Like I thought it was funny until I found out what they do. They're basically Space Marine hunter killer pirates. And then that got me all moist and everything. Because they're freaking insane. Drakari! I go back to Eldar. The Drakari are freaking insane. You don't want to ever be captured by Drakari. Look up the lore for Drakari. Drakari? Drakari are basically like... Now remember when I said that there's no... Like every race, every faction in 40k is to an extent evil, or maybe not evil. Maybe evil's too strong of a word. Bad. Okay. Every faction in 40k is, for the most part, bad. Not obviously from their eyes, from their viewpoint, they're freaking amazing. But if you look at them all out from the outside, every faction in 40k is bad. Knowing that, Drakari are like evil Eldar. Dark Eldar. I don't know if they're the worst faction, but they're pretty close there. One could say even Chaos isn't necessarily evil, they're just there. Or actually no, Tyranids. Somebody said, like, if there was anything, like, if you can call one faction that was not like necessarily morally bad, it would probably be the Tyranids. Tyranids are just surviving. Yes, they will annihilate your planet, but it's all in the name for their survival and propagation. They're not doing it because they're bad. They're doing it because they're Tyranids. It's what they do. Chaos is just chaos. So, you know, is that, are they being bad for being what they are? I don't know. You can argue that, but I think Tyranids are the one faction that's, like, if you can argue, could be the least evil. They are probably it. And then some people will say the Tau, but even when it comes down to it, the Tau is like, you know, you can join us and we'll, you know, everything will be hunky-dory, but if you don't, then, well, we're gonna have issues. Space Marines, I mean, it goes, there's so much lore in this game, or that game, it's freaking crazy. But anyway, unfortunately, this guy, I think this guy's stalking me. Unfortunately, I am out of time for tonight, so I think now would be a good time to call it. Tomorrow, I am going to try another simulation game. Like I said, I'm going to leave it up as a surprise to you guys. It's going to be a completely different simulation game than this, but hopefully it'll be fun to watch. And then after that, we'll see about getting back into the spoopy games, because I know I'm just taking a break from the spooky games. I need the break, otherwise my brain will explode. And I don't know what spoopy game I'm going to play next, but it'll be simulation tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. The day after that, I'll find something. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you guys had fun. If you liked what you saw, please drop a like down below. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also don't forget to check out my Discord and my Patreon. Links in the description below. What was I going to add? Yeah, I stream every night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to see what I'm up to, tune in then. I don't have much else to add, to be quite honest. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, this is what I do right here, is this freaking insanity when I'm not playing something super creepy, or you guys have me playing something strange, or I don't know. I don't know why I'm addicted to this game. I still can't entirely express why. But I am. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait till they come out with more. But anyway, thanks again. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Oh, I forgot to say thank you so much. Or did I say thank you so much? I'm always forgetting what I said. This is where my brain starts to shut down and I start to babble incoherently. But anyway, thanks again, guys. You guys in chat, awesome as always. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night. And bye-bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.